afternoon, everyone. I am Robert Alapad, and for today's session, I will discuss to you the continuation of sections under Recruitment and Career of the Republic Act No. 4670 or the Magna Carta for public school teachers. So, before we go on to those sections, let me give you first the definition of a Magna Carta. So when we say Magna Carta, it refers to a legal document that highlights the specific rights of a specific group. So since here we are talking and focus on public school teachers, so RA number 4670 refers to a legal document or a laws that highlights the rights of public school teachers. So now let's move on to Section 9, Administrative Charges. Administrative charges against a teacher shall be heard initially by a committee composed of the corresponding school superintendent of a division or a duly authorized representative, who should at least have the rank of a division supervisor, where the teachers belongs as a chairman, a representative of the local, or in its absence, any existing provincial or national teachers organization and supervisor of the division, the last two to be designated by the Director of Public Schools. The committee shall submit its findings and recommendation to the Director of Public Schools within 30 days from the termination of hearings, provided, however, that where the school superintendent is the compliant or an interested party, all the members of the committee shall be appointed by the Secretary of Education. So here in Section 9, if si teacher nagka-problema kay principal, he or she must be file a case against the principal and address it to the committee. So, sino ba si committee? They are the school superintendent of a division or a duly authorized representative. Then si Secretary of Education will assign the director of the public schools or other person that have the same rank kay DepEd superintendent, and the result from the trials or filed case must be given 30 days from the termination of the hearing. So now let's move on to section 10. No discrimination. There shall be no discrimination whatsoever in entrance to the teaching profession or during its exercise or in the termination of services based on any ground other than professional considerations. So here in section 10, it described that regardless of your color, your gender, your race, your religion, you are entitled and given an opportunity to become a public school teachers. Kahit maputi ka man, maitim ka man, mataba ka man o mapayat, matangkad ka man o maliit, you are entitled to be part of DepEd as you terminated for that position. Again, Section 11 elaborate that there's no discrimination against teachers. So now let's move on to Section 11, married teachers. Whenever possible, the proper authorities shall take all steps to enable married couples, both of whom are public school teachers, to be employed in the same locality rather. So this means that if you are married teachers or a married couples, you must or you should be employed assigned in the same locality. For instance, ako, tapos ang asawa ko, patas kaming teacher, dapat kami ay naka-employed or naka-assigned, not really in the same school, but in the same locality. Halimbawa, kami ay naka-assign sa Hinablan, which is the locality. Tapos ako ay nagtuturo sa Hinablan Oriental Elementary School. Tapos ang aking asawa naman ay nagtuturo sa Hinablan Occidental Elementary School. So again, section 11 elaborate that married teachers or married couples must be employed or assigned in the same locality. So next, our last section under recruitment and career is Section 12, academic freedom, shall enjoy in the discharge of their professional duties, particularly with regard to teaching and classroom methods. So this means that no one can or should be able to dictate how you will assist your students, specifically on the methodology that you are going to use in teaching learning process. Kasi ikaw na teacher, ikaw yung mas nakakakilala or mas nakakaalam what area they are good at, uh, their capacity to excel, and where they participate most and a lot more. So, again, Section 12 elaborate the academic freedom of teachers. So, that's all for today. And again, I am Robert Alapad and thank you for watching this video.